Hello Flosstube, it's Amber Rogue Mama Stitcher. It is Wednesday, November 13th, 2024, and this is Flosstube number 66. I hope that you all are doing well, that you've gotten a lot of stitching done, that you've been enjoying the holiday season, that you had a really good Halloween, hopefully, and that you guys have been enjoying some maybe like, cozy drinks, so maybe pumpkin spice. Not sure what you guys do. A lot of people like the pumpkin spice. I like things that are flavored like pumpkin spice. That's fine. I have a couple of FFOs to show you. I have one FFO in progress because I really just didn't have it in me to finish it today. I've wanted to, but I, wanted to finish it for a while. It's just, does take concentration and, focus, which, I wanted to get a lot of other FFOs done first that were more kind of in season, or the season had already passed this year. For those FFOs, if you see my FFO parade, you'll know I'm talking about. I had some summer, spring, Halloween themed pieces, and I have a Christmas stocking that is in progress right now that I will show you in the in-between phase. I have a blood blister on my hand. I was on my last day of work, 4 days off, and I was no injury or anything like that, and then I just like pinched my hand right between two cards, and I was like, oh darn it, and then I got the biggest blood blister I've ever gotten. It didn't even really hurt that bad. It was just annoying. Anyway, so hope you all are doing well, and that you've gotten a lot of stitching done. So that's yeah, I do have whips. I have a couple whips and a finish that is an FFO as well. I just didn't want to wait. I was super excited to make it into an FFO. So I will show you, I don't know what to show you first, and I do have starts. I have starts as well. So maybe I could show you guys my starts first. What do you think? Maybe. Yeah, maybe that's just more fun. So I got this bag from the comic store. Oh my gosh, the costume store. When Toasty went and got his mustache for his costume, and so I saw that and I was like, I have to have it, less than $2. I think I might have already shown you guys in my haul. So I started the Merlin Clown, the Wizard from Design Works. I've shown you guys this before. I love it. It's pretty awesome. I ended up getting like a good deal on eBay for that, and so I just had to get it and really wanted to start as soon as possible. But I needed to make sure I had the right fabrics, and it was just the right moment to start it. And then I'm using all the kit floss, and basically staying with charted, but then I'm using this fabric, April Showers Bring Me Flowers, 28 count Lugana by Fiberlicious Yummy Fibers. That's just a gorgeous piece of fabric. Look at that. Oh, so pretty. And then there's my start. I started on the top, middle, purple part of the rainbow. Isn't that sweet? And it's a modest start, and I'm okay with it. It looks like it's going to be a really easy stitch. Marriott Snow Cone Stitchery, she's stitching this on a light blue fabric, and it just made me fall in love with the whole piece. And then Thread Gremlins, I believe they also have their own that they're stitching. I hope you guys can see those. And just stitching 2/2. Oh, there you go. That's better. 2/2 on this, and I think it's gonna be so pretty. I try to get the position the blue up here so it'd be above the rainbow there. Over here where I've started, and then it'll be over here, that blue. And there is metallic floss in there, for all those stars. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do the stars gold or if I'm gonna do stitch those in like maybe yellow. I'm just not sure how the gold's going to turn out. So I'm going to try it, you know, as charted with the gold first, and then we'll see. I think I did already go through this and show you guys, maybe, all those colors with this fabric. Did I? I braided these up. I've never done that before, and I wanted to try it because there was kind of a lot of floss for this piece. And they're all kind of similar colors, so I wanted to put them together so I didn't have to keep repositioning them. So, looks so good, right? Oh, so pretty. I love it. Okay. So, and I'm using my Mary Crow floss drops. Alice in Wonderland that she had sent me. And my Allie Z's Crafty floss drops. I like to party, and by party I mean cross stitch. I get that. And then Emily, Emmy Rose 22, she gave these to me at the Stitch West Stitch Retreat, and then Allie Z was giving hers away at Queen City. So I didn't have enough of the Alice in Wonderland, and so I really wanted to use them for the Merlin clown. So yeah, I just put them all together. Okay, so super pretty. Love that I started it. Been wanting to start it for a while, and it's a good thing I got all these new shelves. And I'm gonna get a shelf also for my room because I stitch quite a bit in my room, and I think I'm gonna change that because it's not always like good to be in the same stitching position that at least I found stitching through the years. So changing it up would be a good thing, certainly. Okay, and then I had to put this in a new bag because there's so much, so I had to get just like an enormous bag from 123 Stitch to house all the materials for my epic project. For Nora November, I am stitching all 3 of the In My Garden pieces on one piece of fabric from, it's a 40 count mocha brown linen by Northumberland Sampler House Anita. I have shown you before here on Flosstube, but here is Spring in My Garden. Oh, I love it, so pretty. And I honestly just love all the empty space. I love it. I love how it just frames this scene so simply, and you know, it doesn't always have to be ornate to be beautiful, or busy, or, you know, super, what do you call it, like extravagant or something. Spring in My Garden, gorgeous, or Summer in My Garden, I mean, beautiful. And I did, the 40 count mocha brown does go very well with all these colors, and Autumn in My Garden, and, or Autumn, sorry, Winter in My Garden, my gosh, we're out of order. Autumn in My Garden, yeah. I actually, this is the first one I got because that's the one I wanted to do first, but once I saw at Queen City Stitch Retreat, like there was a stitcher. Now I'm thinking she did it on, she stitched it like 1/1 on 25 count or 20 count or something like that, because I'm thinking my 40 count is going to not be a mini. It's not at all, like, compared to hers. Like, hers was seem almost like each piece was like that big, and these are going to be more like 13 inches high. Gosh, I can't remember the width anymore of each one, but there's my start. That's there's my fabric marker. I think I'm gonna make sure that's washed out, but there's my start, and I started back, but that's not the width of it. I just wanted to, so I'm doing 1/2 on 40 count. I'm just starting with a simple hoop and I think I'm gonna see, and it's gonna be about that long. you can't even tell. 36 inches wide, so like a whole yard wide, and I have about 54 inches, I believe, width here, because the whole yard of fabric was the only thing that was gonna give me a 56 or enough to have margin for the 36-inch wide, if that makes sense. So it'll be about that high. So 13 inches, and then so yeah, like 4 of them divided by 36. So I mean, I guess each one of them will maybe be about maybe 9 inches wide, I think is what it is. I think, yeah. So it'll end up being a little wider just because I'm gonna put space between them. But isn't that gorgeous, that fabric? Look at that. Anita uses Zweigart, and you know, does a beautiful job with neutrals. So I'm super excited about that. Just, you know, that I got it from Anita. And, you know, that's boring looking, I'm sorry. But then there's like a dark green right under that, you know, and this will just be, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stitch all the frames, or just at least like the first, you know, top half of each season along the width of the fabric, and then I'll know how much I have to work with, and then I can cut off the margin I don't need, because I think it's going to be at least 7-inch wide that I don't need, something like that. And then you know, serge the edges, and you know, save the extra for something else, maybe another Nora Corbett. I don't know, probably, because I'm digging the Nora Corbett's. I love the Nora designs, but also I do love the Mirabilia. So anyway, so during each season, I'm thinking I'll just work on you know, the seasons that are prepared on the fabric. So like each will have their frame already, and then I can just work center down after the frames are stitched up, which won't be difficult at all. So, you know, and it just will be like a relaxation piece, hopefully, no pressure, just leisurely stitching on them through maybe the years. They don't seem super complicated, but you know, I do have a lot of things I do want to stitch, and I have a lot of you know, whips in progress. But here's my bag of supplies. There's only 2 Mill Hill beads that go with this whole piece, or these pieces. But yeah, those are my gorgeous colors. Those are the 2 bead packs. Kind of don't want to take all the colors out, but maybe just kind of give you a little idea. I did post the colors on Instagram also, just kind of, but yeah, they're so pretty, right? Oh, I always love the Nora colors. And then I just got like 2 packs of Flossaway bags. So as I am actually working on these, you know, I will be giving each floss their own Flossaway bag, just so they don't get frayed rubbing on each other and in the bag and all that stuff. And then these are my scissors that I'm going to use with it, at least for now. They say they're nail scissors. I got them from Temu. And then a little scissor protector so I don't rip up my fabric on accident. But yeah, that's the bag I put it in because the chicken bag just was adorable and beautiful, but it just wasn't going to be big enough. Okay, and then my next start is another Nora Corbett for Nora November. And it is finally that I started my Thistle Fairy by Poison Pixies, from the Poison Pixie set by Nora Corbett. And oh, those colors. And she is just beautiful. And here's another modest start. And you know, I am not ashamed to have a modest start. I have just had the starting bug lately, so there's my little sweet start. and I have my clay by Kim. I've been waiting to use this clay by Kim for something, and this is it. This Poison Pixie is it. I love Thistle so much, and I wanted to wait to start her for Christmas, but I just couldn't anymore. So look at this fabric. It's not very big. The little Poison Pixies are small. This is a 28 count light biscuit linen by Northumberland Sampler House, and it is just a divine color, and it's Anita, I don't know, maybe it's Zweigart, like it's so soft. It's just such supple fabric. I just love touching it. But yeah, those are the colors. Oh my goodness, aren't those beautiful? So beautiful. Yes. So beautiful. So that's her little headdress, you know, that I started. You know, it's just like this amazing flower headdress kind of thing. Am I saying that right? And I love her skirt, and I love her stockings, you know, like her green stockings. She reminds me of like Poison Ivy or something. She is so sassy, and she's beautiful, and look at those spiky wings, and oh my gosh, you know, just she's beautiful. And I feel like this light biscuit color is very similar. I just love everything about this cover example, this cover photo. So I really wanted mine to just look super similar to her. You know, not a lot of change ups for that. Hard to improve on something that's almost perfect. Like, to me, I love that. Like, I love when I can, it's not often when I see something I just go, I just want it just like that. So there's the beads. Kathryn Needleberry Stitcher gave me those Magnifica beads out of the kindness of her heart. So super blessed to be in this community, and just to, you know, just out of the blue get blessings like that from each other. You know, something that I don't know if I would have ever been able to get, you know. I probably have to like substitute them with something else, but yeah. So anyways, and then I got I'm kind of showing you haul too, so I had to get a bunch of new project bags because I had all these starts I want to do, and plus I'm like kitting things up now, and I have like perfect fabric, and then I get the kit, or I get the pattern, and I go, oh, I have the perfect fabric for that, and then I just stack them together. And I like the idea of just putting them in a project bag together, so for sure I know I'm gonna use these, and they won't shuffle around anymore. And if I, now that I have the shelving, I can actually put them, organize them better and know kind of what goes where. And okay, so it looks like I think I have 5 starts, yeah. So next is Jingle Pals 2, and it is Amanda, Lucky Chance Stitcher, is also stitching. She stitches on Jingle Pals. I don't know, have you done the mittens yet, Amanda? I know for sure you've done a stocking, and I just absolutely love them. This is a vintage set, 4 stockings, 4 mittens, and let's see, and the wizard Merlin clown, the wizard, that's also vintage, but I don't remember the year. I could actually check in a minute, but let me look at Jingle Pals first. So I have a working copy of these because I don't want to ruin the charts, because they're kind of old. So Jingle Pals 2 is the one I'm starting. Sorry about the glare. I could take this out because I do have other booklets that are vintage, and then they do start falling apart in the middle and stuff. So there's Jingle Pals 2. So, oh my goodness, these are Lori Birmingham designs. That's what the name of the actual company was, see? And oh wow, the teddy with the bird's cute. The mouse with the candy. And I actually do I have an advent calendar I stitched when I was a teenager in a very young 20s. Stitched it initially for my family, brother, sister, mom, dad, but I didn't get it finished when I was still in my childhood home, so I just made it for my new family with my husband and eventually children. So the one I have started, actually I've started two, but the one that I want to start and focus on is this, the mouse and the mouse hugging the reindeer. I think that is the cutest. Isn't that cute? Oh, I love it. So this is my start on that one. So I just had a bunch of scraps from, so I started right up there. Isn't that so sweet? So stitching 2 over 1 on 18 count. It's Regency Mills Ivory Ada. So I love how that turned out. I can't tell if the lighting is good enough in here or not for you guys to see. But there, you can't see through it as much. But yeah, so I love how it's turning out so far. What was I gonna tell you? Oh, so I had you know, I've stitched a lot of like Care Bears and strawberry shortcakes from Gloria and Pat on this 18 count ivory Regency Mills fabric, you know, Ada, and I love that fabric, and it's like, cause like it's come in these, like come from like being stored a long time. When I've like bought it off eBay, kind of some has like a musty smell, or even like one came from like a smoker's house. And so I've washed them and like soaked them in like vinegar and like gotten like smells out of them and stuff. So now they're like all the scraps that I have from those projects that I've done a lot of them. The strawberry shortcake and Care Bears. But anyway, so the scraps that I've gotten, I have a lot of those, and like I just was waiting for like the perfect project. And since these Jingle Pals have like 8 designs total, this gets rid of most of my scraps, or it will. So this is my second start, so I'm just calling it 5 starts though, because this is like sort of just like I was wanting to see the color. This is fabric marker on this, the blue. I'll wash it off eventually, but yeah, so that's my other one of Jingle Pals 2, and I'm thinking it'll probably be this one with the red. You know, eventually. I'm not in a huge rush on that. But yeah, so I have 8 scraps cut out, and the right size. I want to show you the stockings. They're really cute. This is the first set she did, Jingle Pals. Really super cute with the bears. 2 bears, 2 mice. So cute. Maybe I'll have to show you guys the advent again today. Or not today, this year. Yeah. Anyways, so pretty. And Amanda Lucky Chance Stitcher has done the most beautiful finish for her Jingle Pals, you know, stocking. I love how she, you know, cuts out the shape and like makes it plush. You know, just, you know, she's an expert finisher, and so, you know, I'm gonna do something probably really similar. Just copy her. I think mine are gonna be like 3 inches by 4 inches, I think, just because of the so I'm trying to see where I did the dimensions. I don't see it, but just because of, you know, it being 18 count, and I'm honestly not sure how big Amanda's were, but I believe she was doing hers as ornaments as well. But you know, my margins aren't really big for this, but it'll be fine. It'll be like about like that, I think, and then it'll be really pretty ornaments. So anyway, super excited about that. And you know, I don't know whose name. I probably just do like one for each person in my family, and I might not do all 8, but I probably will. And maybe I'll just, you know, I don't know if I'll do our names again or like cat names again, but anyways, I probably should tell you like the design size of each of these, but we'll see. Yeah, each of them are, like I said, it's like 3 by 4. I could remember what that is off the top. I think it's 51 by 71. Yeah, 51 by 71 stitches. So, math, you know. Okay. I didn't even tell you this. I do this every time. I knew it. I know it. I'm sorry. The Merlin clown is 13 by 17. And it's going to be true to that size because I'm doing it on 28 count, stitching it on 28 count. I did already tell you the In My Garden set. And then the Poison Pixie is 99 stitches by 140 stitches. And this is going to be, the kit doesn't give me like what the dimensions will be for when it's on 28 count. But on a 32 count, which is the closest, is about 6 inches by 9 inches. So mine's going to be a little bigger than that. Not too much. Okay. And then my last start is Sal with my friend Emily. And it is the night, or the Halloween terrarium. She wanted to start it this year with me, and I was completely happy to do that. And it's by the Tiny Modernist. Absolutely love this piece. It is beautiful. I didn't quite go for the lighter fabric with this one. I went for, I didn't even iron this. I'm sorry, you guys. I went for a piece of fabric that I already had. It was the Gothic Picture This Plus. Oh, I'm sorry. I should have ironed this. Gothic Picture This Plus. Oh gosh, is it 32 count? 32 count. Look at that. It's really pretty, huh? So I changed the spider web to be white. Stitching 2/2. Emily did the whole like jug or bottle. She did the whole outline first, and I really like that. So I would, I like to see the margins I'm left with. I really do. So I'm not, sweating it, the whole time I'm stitching the bulk of the pattern. And if it's something kind of small and, fun like this, it's no, real big effort to do it all first. I did stitch the spider black instead of the dark gray 3799 because I thought it would contrast better with this kind of navy blue that it's going to be on. But isn't that gorgeous? I love it. I had to stitch the ghost, of course, and I had to stitch the crescent moon. I love those kinds of kind of, symbols or tokens of, kind of the dark themes. I do have another Tiny Modernist piece that is sharing the project bag, just since they're small, with the Halloween terrarium. So Emily's is, I think she's going to be done really fast with hers. I think she's going to beat me again. That's okay. We're stitching Spooky Teapot together as well. I'm going to find I'm using DMC floss, AMO floss, and CXC with this one. I use my Cosmo floss for something else. I hope Emily doesn't want to kill me because of that, because she gifted me the whole kit. The floss and the pattern. So the dimensions on this piece are, sorry, just 1 second. So it's like 95 by 64, or 64 by 95, and then on my 32 count it's 4 inches by 6 inches. Okay. Yeah, that is a challenge, remembering to do that every time. I don't know why. I think the first time I measure it out, I go, okay, good, and then I forget about it. So I'm sharing the floss also with this kit, but here's the white, what's left of all this extra white that Emily had sent me, and I'm so proud of this. I love this, that I'm using it, because, you know, I don't know, ever since I was little and started cross-stitching, I'd be so proud when I just, like, use all the remnants, all the leftover bits, and get, you know, just like, yeah, I'm not wasting anything. Craft store wasn't and it wasn't online back then, and, you know, the craft store, it wasn't always, like, a frequent trip to go there, you know. Okay, so those are my whips, or my starts, rather, and, let's see, what do I have for whips? I think I must not have worked on, like, any whips that I didn't finish, if that makes sense. I think I just finished the one whip I was working on that was not a start. So, I think I'll just show you before it became an FFO, you know, and then I'll put it back, and then you'll see the full FFO. I don't know, something about it seems wrong to just show you right away as an FFO. So it is my Trick or Treat by Maria Bravko, and it is all backstitched, which it wasn't last time, and it is so beautiful, and it's on hand dyed by Rolanda, and it is so cute. I just love it so much. Look at those candies with the eyeball and the jack-o'-lantern, and look at that cute ghosty. This little boo sign, be afraid. Be very afraid. And then that cute little bat cookie, the devil cupcake. I just love all of these. They're so cute and so pretty. I love how the colors blend and everything. The swizzle stick kind of candy, whatever that is, and then, you know, the classic candy and the twisty candy wrapper. And then actually I misspoke about what items I started first on this. I believe I started this, I started this poison apple first, and I believe I did the rest of the poison apples, and then I might have moved on to this, you know, pumpkin spice drink, whatever, Harry Potter butterbeer, whatever, drink next. And I just absolutely love all of these so much. I mean, each one was really fun to stitch. And honestly, even backstitching was super fun. I'm just not as disciplined on finishing my pieces anymore. You know, because I move on to do whips so much and starts way more than I've ever done in my whole life. I used to just be a monogamous stitcher, finish one piece at a time. So, yeah, that's so pretty. I've shown this piece off so many times. I've worked on it since 2022, and I'm done. I'm so happy. And this is what the back looks like. I trimmed off as much excess fabric as I could so I can use it for other things, other projects. This is just on a, you know, Joann's, I think I saved the packaging, but I did show you last time what I use. Most of the time I use, it's this brand, Joann's brand, I believe, Big Twist, and they're just, you know, acid-free mounting boards. So, yeah. And this one just fit perfectly within the frame. I showed you guys what this frame looked like last time. I got it at the thrift store, and you know, it was brown, and it kind of had like some you know, wear marks on these kind of twists on the, you know, on the design on it. And so, you know, I just steel wooled it and, you know, used a matte paint, spray paint, black spray paint. So there, it just fits so perfectly in here. I was like, I gotta finish this so I can put this in this perfect frame. But I got the frame years ago. And you know, just the original back for this. I wasn't sure if I was going to do glass or not, include the glass that came with this frame. But because it fits so perfectly without the glass, and also I have my, you know, the witch that has, I think this is from the same dye lot, I guess you could call it, when, you know, when Rolando was hand dyeing these pieces. So I think the witch and the cauldron is from the same dye lot as, you know, the Trick or Treat, the one that I'm, you know, the fabric that I'm using for Trick or Treat by Marie Bravko. And so I kind of just wanted both of them to kind of be similar in how they're presented. Sorry, I'm trying to get this back in because it fits like a glove once you just get it in the right spot. Because it's, the original back is need to go in here. Okay. All right, so there it is. Isn't that gorgeous? Yes, so pretty. Screen grab. Okay, so I always have to announce. I'm sorry. We all know what we're doing. Isn't that beautiful? It looks so perfect with this. I just love it at the contrast of the green and the black. And it's definitely going to go on my wall of fame. Yeah, it's so pretty. So yeah, I love how that black mat turns out. Yeah, isn't that beautiful? Yeah, that frame is perfect. I just love it. And that's how the back looks. It looks just so neat and so nice. I don't bother like spray painting the back most of the time because I don't care about that. Maybe I should. And then here is how Vadianoi turned out by Al Forest Embroidery. This is for my husband, and it's not going on the wall of fame. It's going in our room next to his guitar and a different piece that he has. It's about the same size as this. That's not cross stitch. It's a wood. It's a wood burning painting. Look at those knots. Isn't that cool? Turned out so cool. So he resized this frame. I don't think I showed you, but this was had an Easter Bunny diamond painting in it, and I believe I told you about this last time. Is that these edges were like bent out because of how much they forced the you know, diamond painting like out to try to make it tight in there. And anyway, so this is barnwood, and so my husband just trimmed all of the pieces in the corners and then you know, glued them back together after I had sanded and stained and waxed this. Look at that. It's really pretty. Isn't that cool? It is so like because it's barnwood, some of it was uneven, you know, meaning like some parts were like some, you know, sides were thinner or thicker than others, and so I had to like sand all of them to where they would be like flush with each other, flush enough. So I love how it turned out. See the original nail in there my husband was able to keep as he was cutting. Some of the original nails he had to cut out, or they just like flipped out of you know, the inside, because the, you know, the table saw he was using like caught on him. He said if I had a sharper blade it'd probably go right through the metal, but not this one. So not cool. I love how you can see the fabric through that knot. I just think that is so cool. You know, such a cool touch. You know, and this is I don't have the specs on the Al Forest embroidery size or anything, but it was the 32 count original linen that they, you know, included in the kit. I just got the kit. They come in like little boxes, these kind of designs that they do. And he's a water spirit, and my husband's a Pisces, and I just thought it was so fitting for him. And you know, this was a challenge, this frame, to make look just how we wanted. Like it really did turn out so beautiful, though. I really, really cherish it. I love it. My husband loves woodwork, and so it was pretty well perfect for him. And he you know, taped the inside, you know, the backing in for me, you know, to make it just, it looks so nice. And then he cut the butcher paper himself and did like tacky glue as I asked for him to do, along the edges, and look, just it's so nice. It's so nice. And then he did the hanging hardware on the back. So, you know, since this is going to be like, it was a present for him, I wanted it to be, you know, just right. And he is a perfectionist, so if he was going to, you know, have any part of it, I knew he was going to not be satisfied until it was just perfect. You know, it's perfectly imperfect, I guess, if that makes sense. All those, it's so beautiful. I just love it. And yes, my photo shoot that I did for this, my husband came with me, and we went down into a canal that's a dry canal in our town, and I didn't think we were doing anything wrong at all, and apparently the police did, sort of, because they pulled up behind my vehicle as we were down in the canal taking these gorgeous photos. And when I came back up, there's a police car behind my car. He says nothing. I wave at him. I have my needlework in my hand. I have you know, just like my husband with me. Like, he, you know, the police person like took a second to like wave back, but he's kind of like, you know. And so I took other pictures with like pumpkins with like the Cute Patterns by Maria piece, like the trick-or-treat piece, and thought it was pretty obvious I'm taking just pictures of like craft stuff, but maybe they thought, you know, people maybe do some illegal things down in the dry canal, I guess. Anyway, so there's sparkling water behind this in the photos, and it is so beautiful. I just love how it turned out. But the police did follow me as I left. They would not wave at my husband when he waved at them. There was two that came, even after it was obvious we were taking pictures of crafts. And then when we left, they followed us for a while. So, but I mean, I was going home, so I mean, I went around the roundabout because I was like, my husband's like, turn here, and I like didn't turn in the right place, and so I like had to go back around, and I think the police guy was kind of like just watching, like, where are they going? But then like didn't follow us. So anyway, so success, love that FFO. Done with that. Super happy. Present for husband complete. Okay, what else? So that was it for stitching I'm actively working on. I'm gonna get a drink, just a sec. Okay, I just realized that I haven't shown you the scrap piece that I ended up with from my the Maria Bravco piece, and I have to show you that, right? But okay, so one thing I was going to tell you too about that was once I finished that piece last night, once I finished all back stitching, I threw every bit of the pattern away that I had printed, and I just kept the cover photo. So there's that. And I had changed if the first time you've watched this, my Flosstube, I did change this purple into red out of the lollipops. So that's what it looked like on the cover photo, and I'm just happy I made my own version. I think it looks great. Anyway, so here are the scrap pieces that I was able to salvage. Look at that! So pretty. I'm gonna be able to do something really cool with this. So, cool. And then, this, I'm not sure what I'll be able to do. Maybe like, kind of like a bookmark or something real small out of that. I love this part of the fabric that Rolanda dyed. It's, you know, really multicolored. And then this piece. And then the other piece, yeah, I'm not sure how I can do that. Black work, maybe like something real thin. The other piece I did just toss in the trash after I wiped a bunch of glue on it. Tacky glue. So, anywho, so I'll show you my book of days before I get started with showing you like haul and plans. Do you want probably hear plans first? I don't really have a lot of like plans, more just like dreams. I wouldn't mind just like showing you. I hope you wouldn't mind. So I'm sure I already showed you October last, you know, 2 weeks ago. But for Book of Days 2024, here's my November. So cute. Look at the cat with the umbrella and the crescent moon. That's like a harvest crescent moon. Beautiful monarch. This beautiful little cat in a kind of midnight starry cup. Very fall, autumn, fox colors. Frog and Toad having a little picnic, and such a cute little cat. I love black cats. Okay, and the quote, "A little cheer goes a long way, folk wisdom," and some notes of gratitude. And I started, I already told you, so I started the terrarium, the Halloween terrarium with Emily on the 1st, started the Wizard Clown on the 6th, started Thistle on the 7th, and Jingle Pals on the same day, and started Spring in My Garden on the 10th, and then I finished Trick or Treat on the 12th. So yeah, I don't really have anything. I was wanting to focus on my Sagittarius piece by Nora Corbett, and I think I might grab that out, or the Topaz Fairy. And I don't know if I'm going to start a Veronique in Ginger at this point. Oh, I know. I can show you my my stocking FFO in progress. Okay. See, I was going to do 7th Star, focus on 7th Star next month. This is for December. And Thistle I was going to start, and I could not wait, and I started Thistle this month. So, just a second. Okay, so here's my FFO in progress. I've never shown you, I don't think, an FFO in progress of my stockings. I believe this is my 29th stocking that I've done for my family. So that's pretty awesome. This is a grandniece. So, you know, that's pretty much where I'm at, as I'm doing them for now, the grands. So here's the step I'm at right now. So I cut out the shape of the stocking. You know, I used a fabric marker and went along the edges of what I think would look good for a stocking shape. You know, I have shown before that I was concerned about the toe of this because it was so empty. So I might trim this down just a tiny bit more, but you want stuff to fit in there, you know? So, I mean, they're going to want a bigger stocking anyways to be able to fit their goodies in there, you know? So anyway, so I cut this out for the pattern, and then I leave the fabric like longer on the top so that at the very end I can sew the right sides together of the lining and the outside. And I put the batting about right here. I cut it about right there, so it's right above the name, gives it that name some room to breathe. So it's like that. And my mom helped me when I was like a teenager to get a foundation of a pattern for the stocking project, for all these stockings that we were gonna do. And she would do the sewing and I would do the cross stitching, and it's turned into, you know, and which is, you know, just great, you know, that I'm doing the sewing and the cross stitching, you know. And so, you know, I've actually created some different things that I like to do, some different steps in just simplifying them for myself. So yeah, so with the batting, I will then, so I got that, you know, I've actually got 2 layers of that low loft on here because I didn't think that 1 layer was poofy enough for, you know, once you put the you know, everything together and then, you know, turn it right side out again. I like it a little more poofy, like a quilted sort of look. So I will do a basting stitch around the outside, you know, basically around the edges, probably where I would put the seam of like 100, holy crap, 1/4 of an inch seam allowance, I believe is what the sewist people call it. So 1/4 of an inch basting stitch, just real simple basting stitch, and then I will trim the batting up to that basting stitch, and then I will go on a real wide stitch on the sewing machine around it just to get it a little more sturdy in there. Okay, and then I've already cut out, I just needed to do this on different days because, you know, the more I've worked, the more I sort of divide my tasks up more evenly instead of just trying to do something all at once. So I've cut out the piping for this. I kind of probably cut out like more, like it wider than I would have, but this is on the bias of the fabric, that I have just taken, you know, like clear ruler, like for quilting, and just like, you know, roll cut on the side there. You can see that's raw edges, and then I will put the piping on the cording on the very inside of this, and then I'll butt up the sewing machine foot that's for piping, like the real, I don't know what it's called, but it's like that real narrow one that's like this, you know, kind of has like a beak or something, looks sort of like a little mini iron, and then you're able to get it real close to the cording. Hold on. Okay. So I need to grab the cording so I should kind of show you what I mean. So I did, you know, basically take this and like just go all the way around the outside of the stocking, just, you know, how I cut it out, and just make sure I did have enough of a length of the cording before I cut it out. And then also I could measure what I was cutting with the piping, if I was going to have enough, just by how long my cording was going to be. Sorry, the little needle pin came out of this. So I'll get real close to the piping there, the cording on the inside, with the foot that I was describing. I'm sure you people who are sewists will understand exactly what I'm talking about. So see that'll go in the inside, that cording. See? And then I go back over, you know, this to where I have the regular foot of the sewing machine, and I go 1/4 of an inch, could be a 1/2 inch. I think I try to get as close to 1/4 of an inch as I can, but I get about to right there. You know, because the other seam is going to be right up next to the cording, and then I get about right there, and then I sew up against that so I can have, you know, this pinned on the edges of the stocking, of like the Ada, and then I will take that other foot again, the smaller foot, and sew the piping up against the Ada, the right side of the Ada. I don't know if this is making sense. Anyways, and then so after I've sewn with the regular foot about to here, then I just trim all this extra off. But I like to have extra, just, you know, so I'm not like the worst is to not have enough, okay? Once you've cut all the semi-expensive fabric up. And then I cut these little deals, these little pieces for just the loop that I'm going to put on, because I like to do a two-tone loop. So this is blue, I think it's like royal blue micro velvet. I love micro velvet for these. Micro velvet's just really soft. And then I just got like costume satin, that I'm, you know, because it goes with that adorable, I did it's, you know, lavender purple, light purple. I love how it goes with the little cute mouse and the cat, design by Joan Elliott. Good Shepherd design there, but it's gonna be something like this on the loop, and it's gonna be real narrow. It'll be like maybe about that narrow, and you know, when you look at it from the side, oh, it's gonna be so pretty, that two-tone. Oh, I love it. But yeah, so see how okay. See how that lavender, oh, lavender, and then the blue with the, you know, with the ornaments. I changed these colors from, you know, I added blues and lavender in this piece. And so I really liked it for the main little characters, the focus characters here. Something to match them. So, yeah. And then I cut out the inside, you know, the liner. The satin is not, I did not get this super expensive like satin, because it just goes on the inside, and the color was more important to me than anything. So the liner, you know, you cut the right sides in, you know, and then you'll just sew this up and just make sure it can slip into the stocking, like once you have the front and back sewn together. So sometimes I will end up trimming this and then sewing it again around the edges. Real simple stuff, you know. The most important part really is to keep this part high enough to where you can sew it together with the Ada, like I was saying, and then the back, like with the machine, like right sides together, and then when you turn it inside out, you know, obviously like that's all you're gonna see when you reach in to put stuff, or the kid, you know, whoever's stocking it belongs to sees when they reach in and grab stuff. So, so cute. Oh, I love this lavender. I don't think I've ever used a lavender for the inside of a stocking. Okay, and then I've used like light, you know, pinks and stuff. But look at that, the blue. Isn't that gonna be so pretty? That's the back. So, yeah. So you get the vision a little bit here. So yeah, So yeah, I did all the cutting today really, and I'll just need to, you know, perfect and trim up another day, not today. I've done it so many times, I'm not in a huge rush, just as long as it's there. I'm mailing it off to the family before, you know, it gets nuts in December. So yeah, it'll be a nice back. So then I have charms that I got, you know, a while ago at Joann's, that I just thought I better get them now because I don't know if I'll see these again. So the charms, I think I want to put, you know, I did this on the last couple that I made for my nephew's family, that I would just hang the charms on the little hanging loops that they get with the stocking. But look at the little lights. Wouldn't that really go cute with the lights on the tree? I feel like I'm losing light. But yeah, those are brighter than they're looking, I think. You see that? Oh, there we go. There we go. Brightened up. See the lavender? See? Oh, so perfect. And there's blue. So I kind of, you know, I want to do some kind of hangy, maybe fob or something. Or I'm not really sure. Like maybe just like a simple, you know, loop with these, just a few of these hanging off. You know, once it's done. But then these are so perfect. These little candies, these sparkly candies. So maybe I'll just do multiple. What do you guys think? Let's see, it goes with a cute little candy cane the cat is sleeping with. So, yeah. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. And then these are really sweet too. The holly. It's like holly jolly, fa la la la, ho ho ho, peace, and Noel. Yeah. They have little, you know, maybe cubic zirconia or something in there. I think those are really cute. Do you think I should include one of these too? What do you guys think? Help me out. They're all so pretty. I love beads. I love accessories. For specifically cross stitch. Okay, like cross stitch motivates me to decorate with different things that I normally wouldn't even care about. You know, but I'm like, oh, it's for cross stitch. We can enhance cross stitch. Okay. I'm interested. Okay, and so I got Stitchy Kindness from Amanda, and I keep seeing it, and I'm like trying to like hold back and But now I don't think I need to because I got this jet in the mail on my doorstep just before I started filming. Oh my goodness, I had no idea. She's like, I want to send you a card for your birthday. Amanda, you sent me way more than a card. Thank you so much. So my birthday month is November. It's November 26th. And what the heck? Look at this. This fat bag of goodies. And it's a Halloween bag with cats on it. What? Cats dressed as mice? Oh, Amanda, you are killing me with the cuteness. This is so cute. I love it more than I can say. Like, this is awesome. Yeah, that took a lot of self-control for me not to show that immediately. And then she gave me all kinds of goodies that I needed, actually. Like, she got me these neutral fabrics from Color and Cotton that I just kept thinking, I need more neutral fabrics. But, you know, I keep using them with starts. Color and Cotton, 36 count. Linen, I love this. It is beautiful. It's called Coral Canyon. It's a 1/4 of a yard. Edinburgh, or is it Edinburgh? I don't know why I say Edinburgh, sorry. It's the family history stuff, but it's gorgeous. Look at that color. Oh, look at that. Those, oh my goodness. The weaves, so pretty. Oh man. Thank you so much, Amanda. Color and Cotton, and it's a sampler, November 2022 Fabric Club. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. It's kind of got a mocha thing going on too, doesn't it? Oh my goodness, so pretty. Oh, I love it. So 36 count linen. Color and Cotton. This Tiny Modernist rabbit pillows. I love white rabbits. Spring rabbit pillows. So cute. I love, 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 love. Thank you, Amanda. Oh my gosh. And then some quilting squares or fat quarters. Beautiful fabrics. Oh wow. This actually, I was gonna say this could go with the piece I'm doing, but for the quilt that I'm planning on, but I got all the fabrics already for that, so I can figure out something else. So cute. Little, are these kitties? With like little llamas. I think they're kitties. They're so cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, and then another one with, oh my gosh, I didn't see this one. The Nutcracker fabric. Oh, so pretty for Christmas. And the poinsettias. Is it poinsettia? Poinsettia. I don't know. So pretty. Oh, I love it. Super cute cupcake charm. I love cupcakes. In real life and the design of cupcakes, obviously. A little too much. So pretty. Look at those jewels. Oh wow, so sparkly. Look at that. Oh, so cute. Winter holiday. It is Kitty's stocking. Aww. She and I have extremely similar taste. Super cute. Oh, look at that. And the little kit. I'm afraid everything's gonna fall off this chair. Doing good so far though. Doing good. Doing well if I'm using proper grammar, which, isn't that pretty? I think that's Rolanda. Maybe. I'm not sure. I think it is Rolanda. Here's Rolanda. Some overdye floss of the month. This one I don't think has a name. This one is Ruby Whisper. Like equivalent to 815. Pretty, pretty, pretty. It's a gorgeous color of red. Koi. Color and Cotton. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. Sorry. I just saw something for the first time. Needle minders that are Care Bear. What? So cute. cute. So Wish Bear, Share Bear, Braveheart Lion, Grumpy Bear. He always cracks me up. And then all these charms I'm going to be sorting through later. But a frog, the egg on toast, butterfly, cats, owls. This is just totally my cup of tea. Thank you so much, Amanda. Wow. Oh, here's another beautiful, beautiful floss. And then the card has all kinds of goodies in this card too. A lot of stickers that I absolutely love. Isn't that beautiful? I'll show you the best, one of the best stickers that are just so sweet. And I'm like planning for next year's book a days, like, oh, should I put it in there? But look at that. It says, Merry Christmas to a good girl. Really cute stickers. Like, so cute. Bunch of them that I love. And then I want to show you the project bag with nothing in it. Whoa, that purple is so pretty. Amanda, did you make this? This is awesome. I'm gonna actually, I got the itch finally to start making my own project bags, and you know, maybe I'll get good at it, and maybe I'll sell them one day. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but I think that's a skill I need, since I have so many projects, and I just want to like own that and like not stress about it and just love all my projects and all my project bags. So thank you again, Amanda. You have already made my birthday happier. Okay, so then I just wanted to show you the plans that I have, you know, just kind of gotten a little further with by matching them up with fabrics. So the Tiger Lily working copy that I have, you know, again, vintage kit or vintage piece I don't want to ruin, so I will just use that to handle. Nora Corbett's first Pixie couture collection, you know, that she talked about at Queen City, that was very poignant, a poignant moment for all of us to share with her, you know, and so to me it's very important that I will stitch that, but I am now deciding on fabrics. You know, this guava is a possibility. I believe Emily shared this with me, or no, it's agave, my bad, not agave, or not guava, sorry, agave, Edinburgh linen, and it's a 36 count. So that's a gorgeous color for Tiger Lily, I think. I have not kitted up all the floss, so I definitely want to do a floss toss first. But then from my Northumberland Sampler House piece, this mocha brown, I'm also considering Tiger Lily because that more matches what her, you know, her model stitch is on, like something very similar to that. So, so those two pieces, and I'm going to have their own project bag. You know, as I was saying earlier that I'm going to start doing, just getting, you know, my planned pieces, but not necessarily starting right away, but I just want to get them together. Okay, and then the Butterfly Brigade by, you know, from Mirabilia by Nora Corbett, that Janet Jabber gifted to me. I have, I thought I was going to put it on a hand-dyed boat by Rolanda, but the Crazy Hamster Oksana Lupitina, she released some gorgeous hand dyes that I think probably one of those would go a lot better with the Butterfly Brigade. and the, you know, that light purple. This is the Crazy Hamsters, like, you know, logo and stuff. So if you want to go check her out, she is on Instagram and on Facebook. So on Facebook, you just have to, like, when she, you know, shows pictures, she just say, you know, I want that one, and she'll, like, message you and stuff and invoice you. But that piece, wow, right? Beautiful, right? Oh my gosh. So this is a 36 count linen, and I really do love doing like a mirabilia on a 36 count. I haven't finished one yet on those, on that size, you know, but, or fabric count. But I do enjoy stitching on that count, you know, the fancy stuff. So beautiful. And let's see. And then the jump clump that I got, it was released by Plum Street Samplers recently. I actually did find a beautiful fabric. It's a Rolanda, you know, 28 count Lugana. Isn't that pretty? For jump clump. And I think that will be really pretty. I love the idea of having the browns and the blues together. And these light, like, kind of peachy color pumpkins. And the moon and stuff. I think they'll be really pretty on that color of fabric. And from 123 Stitch, I just got all the fancy floss. And I think, yeah, I just need more DMCs. You know, but I have so much like AMO, CXC, etc. I was just going to gather from there. But from what I can tell with the fancy floss, the colors will go really, really well on this fabric. So, yeah, so pretty. See? Yeah. Right? Yeah, I think it'll be really pretty. And I saw this is exactly the right size and everything. I saw I had that in my scrap fabric, and I was like, oh, jump clump. And then I'll probably give jump clump to some lovely person, maybe somebody in my family who started stitching, or maybe just a Stitchy friend. I'm not sure. I have Stitchy family now too. It's so exciting. Okay, and then, so that was part of haul, the Oksana Lupatina fabric, and I did already show you my Primrose Cottage haul last time, like this piece and this piece, the Halloween quilt and Halloween Quaker, and then also the Salem Sisters Stitchery. I saw another stitcher, they finished their piece that they finished with an orange fabric called Daniel by Grace Notes Fabric, but I guess I kind of like, this sounds lame, but I kind of couldn't figure out how to like get Grace Notes fabric like very easily. Like I know how to get other fabrics, but I also like didn't want to be like, hey, do you still have Daniel? Because I don't know, I just felt like I would kind of be like bothering them or something. So I ended up going with this fabric. I just happened to see this from Oksana Lupatina, the Crazy Hamster. Look at that orange. Look at those oranges, I should say. They are so, so freaking pretty. So I thought, oh, that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting for the Primrose Cottage pieces. So this is a 36 count, and it's like the equivalent of, you know, linen. And it's the equivalent of 976, 977, 3884, I think, DMC colors. So, wow, right? Are those going to be beautiful or what? So next year, I can for sure get started on those Halloween pieces. This year, I think I'm Halloweened out, possibly. Although, is that possible? I love Halloween. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm trying to transition to Christmas here. Okay. And So those together, and then these are not new, but these are, you know, fabrics that I've matched up. So, you know, with a pattern. So this piece I have shown before when I got it for haul, the Circus of Madame Sacchi by the Little Stitcher. Yeah, she's an Italian designer, and I didn't really know what fabric I was going to use, and then I looked through my fabrics the other day because I got some Stitchy Kindness from Annie XO Needle and the Hay XO, and so, you know, the Stitchy Kindness had, you know, some FFOing materials, and I thought, oh, I have to start it then. I have to get it going so I can FFO it with this, you know. And anyway, so the fabric I found was a hand-dyed by Rolanda, and gorgeous, 28 count, oh sorry, it's a 32 count Lugana. But yeah, won't that be beautiful with all those blues, all that pink, and the red and the white? I think will contrast great. And then it also has blues in it too to go with. I think I probably would start more like with the blues, you know, kind of as more like the majority of the piece like that. But anyways, and then this is what the FFOing materials that Annie gave me that I, you know, was just really excited to use. It's a circus-based fabric. So I'm thinking Madame Sacchi is going to be a pillow, which wasn't necessarily my plans for her in the beginning. But once I got this fabric and these pom-poms, I thought about it very deeply, you know, and it just works great. So I think it'll be really fun, like a really fun FFO. But rarely do I have the entire FFO sort of mapped out when I'm stitching, but this gave me ideas. So really similar blues and stuff, you know, in the piece, see? With the pom-poms and all that. Yeah, really pretty. And then, you know, obviously all the pinks with the pom-poms too would go really well. And then the reds will be stitched on, so it'll tie it together. And not a lot of yellows, but that's okay. Yeah, anyway. So, I love that. To just kind of, you know, have some goodies all ready to go with your piece. I think that should be really fun. Okay. And what else? Only a couple more, sorry. Okay, and then this Lily Violet. This piece, if I've shown you before, I think I have. I was able to, I dug out this even weave. It's, let's see what the color, it's antique white. But this color seems so perfect. And it's kind of reminds me of like a, I don't know, just canvas. It feels like canvas, but I think it'd be really pretty with this. And if I just stitch 2/2, because it's a 28 count even weave. See, I think that'd be really pretty. So yeah, this is going on in its own project bag. You can kind of tell, right? I'm sorry, the glare is just stupid. So, yeah. All those yellows will be really pretty on it. The duck and all that. Okay. So, oh, by, gosh, what is it? What's that company? MCG Textiles. Wasn't that the one that there's like the issue with the Disney? Or no, now I'm just like talking, I'm thinking out loud here. I'm almost thinking maybe it was, because that, I think that even weave might be the even weave where like it was wider than it was like high, and like it ended up like one of the the pieces that I did on it was like, ended up being like like a quarter of an inch or half an inch like wider than it was supposed to be. But it's okay. It actually turned out pretty cool. So hopefully that's not the case. Hopefully that's not the same exact piece. But I think it was the brand, possibly. Don't quote me. Maybe I'm just, you know. Anyways, and then this one. This is what all these project bags are for. So 10 little American Indians by Soda Stitch. And this Rolanda piece, I don't have the, you know, floss toss ready, but I think this is going to look beautiful. Hand-dyed by Rolanda, 28 count Lagana. Look at that. And, you know, one of those huge project bags from 123 Stitch. You know, if you're interested. Now I'm not going to be able to flip the screen, and so all the words are going to be backwards, or, yeah. Like, I know it's frustrating when that happens, but I can't do anything about it on my phone, at least, editing it. Okay, I think that's it for plans. And then I've got one more piece of fabric by Oksana, Crazy Hamster. It is gorgeous. Look at that. Oh my goodness, those colors, those gray blues. Isn't that beautiful? Oh my goodness, I love it so much. I don't know what I'm gonna use this one for. I matched the other two up with something, but this one is a 36 count as well. Linen, and it's just beautiful. I just love it. Yes, yes, yes. And Oksana is a sweetheart. So, and I love how her fabric turns out. You know, after you you know, stitch something out, wash it, iron it, it's great. This is an Oksana fabric. So on the Modern Folk embroidery piece. Okay, now haul, and then I will let you go. Okay, so I got I got these tart little tart pieces, or I guess not pieces, but finish pieces, I guess. So I got them off of here, I'll show you. I got them off of eBay. Not eBay. Amazon. Hello. So I got this huge bunch of them, a big pack, because, you know, it's cheaper, you know, right? Well, maybe I'll have to give some of these as presents, because I don't know if I'm going to finish this many, and they're all kind of small. But this is the, you know, the packaging, like what it says they are. But yeah, little tart tins, and they have removable bottoms. And I'm not sure if that's, it could be like an advantageous thing for when you're crafting. I'm not sure. But here's what they look like. But see what I mean? They're kind of small, right? Like, and then they have the removable bottom. Okay, well, removable bottoms. I don't make tarts, but you know, I could actually just make tarts with these. But that's a lot of tarts. So maybe for a party or something. I'm gonna open a new one because I don't want to get up and go get that yet. But yeah, so does that look like? See, I feel like the stuff that I normally do is like wider than that. So I think I have to get wider ones, you know, in diameter, to actually use these in my FFOing, at least more. But yeah, so I might be giving these away as gifts to some of you if you're, you know, interested. So I still have not figured out how to do a giveaway for the 2,500 mark. I'm well over 2,500 now, like safely over, you know, not just right on the edge of it. So yeah, I don't know, guys. Like, someone give me a clue. Okay, so those little tart deals, I think those are so beautiful when people finish those with those. I think it's a fun trend in crafting. I want to be part of that trend at some point, and so I got those. And then I actually got these last time, and I just had a pile of so many things that I didn't see them until it was too late. But aren't those pretty? little harvest, like it's like pumpkins, and maybe, I think they all might be pumpkins, but I think these are like kind of elegant actually for like what they are, you know, like I love that little springy like vine kind of, and those little beads right there. I think this is just so pretty. I don't know what I would finish with that, but absolutely love it. Really pretty. Okay, and then that was at Joann's, just FYI. And then my little strawberry shortcake, die cut pins. I just love to collect these. There's like a whole set of them, of the little strawberry shortcake characters that they all hook together in little cars. So I don't know, maybe one day I'll get them all. So far I got Orange Blossom, and Raspberry Tart. Isn't that cute? I love that. I would love to get Blueberry Muffin. It's trouble. Speaking of, I went to Five Below. That was trouble. I got that. So super cute. And then these, oh my gosh, like these are so cute. Like, look at that. These are be like perfect scissor fobs. I got these at Hot Topic, I already said. They're the Sweet Society. It's actually pretty inexpensive. So look at that. The little mice. I love mice, obviously. And this little tea set and little white flower, so pretty. Little pink strawberry. Yeah, so cute. Little charm bracelet. I might just wear the bracelet. I don't know. I should have worn it today, huh? Maybe not. And then this little cat charm bracelet is so cute. Sorry, packaging. Look. Not cool. I love that. When will it end? This is a lot of haul. That's why I saved it till the end. Look at that. Oh my goodness. So cute. Another little teacup, yes. Little mouse. This I loved. I got it for the mouse with the golden tail. Isn't that sweet? So cute. And the little key and spoon. So cute. I'm trying to think if I put something up that I meant to show you. If I put it nearby. And this one. See if me and my scissor fobs, wouldn't that be fun? Isn't that pretty? It's like pouring out into the teacup. So pretty. Oh, I love it. Little jewel. Little flower, leaf, pretty. I love the Sweet Society brand. It's really quite adorable. Okay. And let's see, and then I got a couple of frames. Okay. So I got a couple frames, but I remembered I didn't have one, a pin that I want to show you. It came separately in the shipping. Don't look at my blood blister. But yeah, isn't that so cute? The Squishmallow bat. Oh, it's so cute. I love it. So, possible needle minder, that, possible gift, not sure. Okay, so I got these frames on Amazon, and I'm thinking Mirabilia or a Nora. It's more ornate looking and it's more expensive than I normally would do. As you know, I'm more of a thrift kind of framer. because I like to challenge myself, and I normally can't find exactly a kind of ornate frame that I like for, you know, an affordable price. So I got that from Amazon. I love that. And I'm thinking I might just keep that finish the same, because I think it's beautiful for something like a Nora Corbett or Mirabilia. Isn't that pretty? 8 by 10. So it'd probably be one of those little cute pixies or fairies. So really, really pretty. So I don't know, we'll see on that. You know, I just was looking for these ornate frames for like kind of like the Gothic look, kind of like that, but without it being like a, you know, authentic brass or something. You know, I kind of gotta pull myself out of that. Did you hear my stomach growl? I guess I'm hungry. I gotta pull myself out of that sometimes, like wanting everything to be, if I'm gonna get something fancy, like wanting it to be authentic, like just to kind of just go, it's crafting, like the worth of it is in how much effort and time I put into it, you know. But I'm sure if I work on something really big, I would possibly have it professionally framed, and you know, that is awesome too. Like I have done it before a few times with my cross stitches, but anyway, I do enjoy a challenge sometimes though, seeing what I can come up with myself. Okay, and then this little guy, I think it's a 4x4. Look at that. I just wanted to see what the quality would be like on a smaller one before I spent kind of more money. But that's gorgeous, right? I love the flowers. Like, really pretty, right? It's flowers. No, I guess it's not really flowers, but sort of like, almost looks like kind of shells, really. Maybe it's, I don't know, petals. It's black. I can't tell. I'll have to look at it closer later, but isn't that so pretty? I love that. So anyway, that is a great, you know, frame for something more Halloween Gothic kind of. So something small, something, we'll see, maybe by the Witchy Stitcher. I do love her stuff, her designs. So, okay, well, I think that's about it. I've been talking to you for over an hour and a half. Sorry about those noises. And I think I've pretty well covered what I've been doing the last couple weeks, and you know, just getting ready for Black Friday at my work, you know, in my day job, and you know, hopefully, you know, since we have like a couple weeks now for Black Friday sales, it won't be too crazy on the day after Thanksgiving. But we'll see, you know, like the day goes faster when it's super busy. So hopefully it's just, you know, like, my team is, you know, just ready for that. And, you know, we've got a lot of strong players on our team, and, you know, I think they do a great job. So hopefully we'll be able to handle Christmas time pretty seamlessly, hopefully, with minimal incident. And Meghan, I just watched Meghan's Stitching Moons, recent Flosstube. She tagged me in it and shouted me out, and she wanted to, you know, like catch up with, you know, people that she first started her Flosstube with. I have one of the styrofoams. You know, hi Meghan, like I love looking at your stuff all the time. I almost never you know, I can begin to watch all the floss tubes that I want to watch. So I feel, you know, if like I just don't have like all the, you know, time to do it anymore since I started working. And so yeah, so like when someone tags me or mentions me, I'm like, okay, I better watch, because I know for sure they're talking to me. You know, and even then sometimes I won't get around to it until like a week later. And today I happen to have off, and she tagged me when I was like working on cross stitching. So I'm like, yay. And Meghan is actually the one who encouraged me to start Flosstube. Like, I wouldn't have started without her, probably, at least as soon as I did. So it was 3 years She and I started about the same time. She started before I did. I believe. And yeah, so great to watch you and catch up with you, and congratulations on your new addition and your new home. You know, I just think you're great. You know, I love you to pieces, and I think all of you are great. And thank you so much for joining me every time I make one of these indulgent videos about my favorite hobby in the world. And you know, I love you guys. I hope that you have a great November and a happy Thanksgiving if I don't see you before then, and that you know, if you like, get some good deals on some Christmas stuff, and maybe start some Christmas stitching. And I love you guys, and happy crafting, and I'll talk to you later.